Daytona Beach, Florida is home to Hanksters Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. America's #1 choice for premium collector cars for over 30 years. Today we have a very popular selling model in our showroom. In fact, we've sold 3 this past week. And I'm referring to the Chevrolet Chevelle. This one is a true SS, big block, 1972. Let's check it out. 454 on the air cleaner. That does designate the size motor that is under the hood of this car. There is a cowl tag present on the driver's side hood closure. We will have a photo of that on our website for you guys to break down if you choose to. That contraption there in the driver's side firewall is your power brake booster. The car is equipped with power brakes. Down there, buried on the front of the block, driver's side, that is your power steering reservoir. Vehicle does have power steering. And AC, and it works. So AC compressor line going into your box on the passenger side firewall. A big block Chevelle with AC, and it's red. Red with a black vinyl top, black vinyl interior. Let's start out with the paint. On the top of the hood and the fenders, looks to be in pretty decent condition. If the stripes are not vinyl, they are definitely cleared over. If they're not painted on, rather, they're definitely cleared over because there is no vinyl lip on the top here of the hood. Overall, your paint quality up top, pretty good. I don't see anything that's clear coat faded, blistered, bubbled, cracked, anything like that going on. The front bumper area, chrome on the front bumper looks to be in nice shape. There's no chrome peel. There's no rust around the bumper bolts. Your SS badge in the center of the grille looks to be in pretty decent shape. I do not see anywhere in the grille where it is broken or cracked. So looking pretty good so far. Let's check out the driver's side front fender. So first of all, the red on the fender is in fantastic condition, both high and low. You do have 4 chrome wheel opening moldings on the car. Those are all put on correctly and look good. Wheels on the vehicle look to be in pretty good shape. Raised weight letter Coopers. Wheels and tires look to be good. Glass clarity. Let's jump up to our front windshield for just a moment. Looking through the front windshield, there are cracks in the dash where the speaker grills are at, both on the driver's side and the passenger side. They're not terrible, but they are there. As far as the vinyl top is concerned, your vinyl top, no issues whatsoever, and any kind of rust or rust bubbles or anything like that going on up top there. And then the glass clarity itself, nice throughout the entire front windshield, no cracks or chips that I can see. Dual mirrors, one on the driver door, one on the passenger door, painted the same color red as the car. The door fitment to the front fender and to the rear quarter looks to be in pretty good shape. We'll pan the bottom of the driver door here before we jump into our interior. No issues down low on the rocker or the bottom of the door. And what about our glass clarity on our driver door glass and the quarter glass? Both are in pretty good condition on this car. Very, very faint scratching. Barely any wear and tear at all. Let's check out our interior. First, driver door panel. Looks good. Armrest, door panel, nothing ripped or torn. The door panel itself is not all warped at the bottom. Armrest is not torn. Let's take a look in the back seat where we have OEM seat belts. The vinyl's nice in the back seat as well. Headliner, I don't see any rips or tears in it, although we'll take a look closer when we are out on the test drive in the interior of the vehicle. Seat backs look to be in pretty good condition. Driver's seat, no rips or tears in it. Floor mats are brand new in the car. The carpet's not heavily faded or torn up underneath the floor mats. Looks good here on the driver's side getting into the car. Sun visors look to be in nice shape. Again, we will take a closer look at the interior when we are on the test drive in this car. As far as vinyl top's concerned, looks good. No rust bubbles here behind your drip rails. the transition from the top of the car to the rear quarter. There's no rust bubbles there where the vinyl top meets the rear quarter. All of your moldings are put on correctly. And while we're at the rear quarter, let's take a look in front of and behind the rear tire on the driver's side. Show you that there's no bubbles or blisters there going on. And the body lines on the car are nice and straight as well. Take a look down the quarter to the driver door. Everything lines up nicely. This body line here, all nice and straight. No waves down the side of the car. Before we get into the trunk, let's take a look at our rear windshield area. You can see through to the top of the back seat. That looks to be in good shape. You do have a speaker shelf here that does not look warped or damaged or sun faded in any way. All of your vinyl top here behind the rear window where it meets your deck lid, trunk area, all in real nice shape. Top of the quarters, deck lid, all the paint real nice. Again, the stripes I would venture to say are painted on, in my personal opinion. How about the chrome on the rear bumper of the car? Good chrome clarity, no rust around the bumper bolts, no chrome peel whatsoever. By the way, what you see is what you get with the car, meaning that we do not have any documentation as to the restoration of this vehicle, when it was painted, when the motor could have been rebuilt, when tranny was rebuilt, interior was done, anything like that. If we ever have that information, we do disclose it in the video presentation, but more often than not, it's not something that we have. Finding vehicles is hard enough, let alone vehicles that are documented in terms of any kind of restoration process. Trunk in this car looks good. Nice solid trunk pan, brand new trunk mat. Passenger side of the car. Once again, your body lines are real nice. Look at the angle we have for you here where you can see the passenger door lines up nicely, fits nice and tight there to the rear quarter and to the front fender. And then, of course, we're going to pan low on the driver's side quarters just like we did on the pan low on the passenger side quarters just like we did on the driver's side quarters. There's no paint issues down low on this car. I'd personally say this paint's probably an 8 out of 10 maybe, in my opinion, if you want to ask. But everybody has their own opinion on paint quality. Vinyl top in good shape throughout. The seams are nice. The behind the drip rails are tucked nicely. Where the top meets the rear quarter is nice. No issues going on there. Glass clarity on the passenger side, much the same as the driver's. The quarter window looks good. Driver door glass looks good. Passenger side door glass looks as good as the driver's door glass. And then all of your chrome quality and clarity on your drip rails look good around the passenger side door glass and quarter glass. Let's take a look in the passenger side of the vehicle. Door panel's in nice shape. Your chrome isn't peeling off. Armrest isn't torn. Door panel is not warped. Passenger side seat also in nice shape, just like it was on the driver's side. All the interior in the car is in real nice shape. Center console, staple shifter automatic car. Up in the dash, check that out, an 8-track. I doubt it works, but there is an 8-track in there. What do we have in there? Anything good to listen to? Peter Frampton. Okay. We'll figure out if that works, but I doubt it. There are a couple chips down there, low on the rocker, that have been brush touched. But there's no filler pop, Bondo blister, anything like that going on down there. Your SS badges are in good shape. True SS car, by the way. And the paint on the passenger side fenders just as nice as it was on the driver's side. There's no paint issues there. You can see a couple little chips there out of the door on the edge. This car has everything going for it. Number one, it's a true SS. Number two, it's red. Number three, it's a big block car. Has AC, power steering, power brakes. Very nice condition both inside and out. This is a driver quality 1972 Chevelle. You know, it's not something that's perfect. It's not a perfect car. We do our best to try to disclose to you in our video presentation a quick little walk around, undercarriage, and then a short little test drive. But I do encourage you to come in person and check out the vehicle for yourself. This way, you can look at the car for an hour and a half if you'd like to. Everything we are doing in this video presentation, you can do yourself when you visit our Daytona Beach showroom, which is what I encourage you to do. We will gladly pull the vehicle outside for you. You can check out the paint real good out in the natural sunshine. We'll put it in the air for you if you'd like. You can check out the undercarriage, suspension components, tire condition. We'll let you drive the vehicle. You can see how it accelerates, how it stops, steers, rides, handles, performs. This way, when the car shows up to you, wherever you might be located at in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here and you went over the car for yourself. In my opinion, the videos are too long. They're 20 to 25 minutes in length, but we need that amount of time to be able to disclose to you everything we feel you should know about the car. We also try to take 80 to 100 photographs of each one of our cars, including documentation if we have any. But we all work hard for our money. Nobody's a better judge of how to spend your hard-earned dollar than you are, and this is why I advise you don't just take my word for it. I'm around these things every day. I can tell you in a matter of probably 7 to 10 minutes if it's a nice car or not, but you may not have that skill set, and that's fine, and that's why we're here. At the end of the day, we are an internet-based business. We do the majority of our transactions sight unseen. But if you're a more specific or particular buyer, or this is your first classic car purchase, please check the vehicle out in person. It's not a bad flight to Daytona, or it's not a bad drive depending on where you're coming from. Maybe make it a nice weekend. There's a lot of cool stuff to do here. Let's put the vehicle up in the air and check out the undercarriage. Underneath our 1972 Chevrolet Chevelle, you have disc brakes up front. Get a look at the front of the pan here and the front seal. Everything appears to be nice and dry at this time, from what I can see. As far as the back of the pan goes, you're not really going to be able to see much. Starters in the way on the passenger side, headers in the way on the driver's side. Headers, both driver and passenger long tube headers, go back to your dual exhaust and dual mufflers that we'll show you here momentarily. Flywheel is covered on the vehicle. Tranny pan looks to be nice and dry at this time. Speedo cable, tail shaft seal, everything looks to be in good order, no leaks. As far as the floor pans are concerned, driver's side is all one structure throughout, starting at the front, moving all the way to the back. And so is your passenger side here. Throughout the entirety of the pan, all nice, one nice solid piece. No sections, patches, anything like that. E-brakes hooked up and functioning. I don't see any rust holes or rot holes in the exhaust system. It comes off your headers, goes into an H-pipe, and then back into a dual muffler system. See if I can get some name brands. Doesn't look like name brands on the mufflers. To pair with that 454, we have a 12-bolt rear. Drum brakes in the rear. Some fancy Hotchkiss shocks in the rear as well. Brand new Cooper Cobra raised white letter tires. If you look there, you can see lines through the tires that indicate the new. Your treads are nice. Gas tank looks to be in good order. Not caved in. Frame rails, both driver and passenger, look good. And then you have a set of little turn downs there as the exhaust exits the rear of the vehicle. 1972 SS Big Block Chevelle. We're going to set it down on the ground and take it for a test drive. Before we do that, let's talk about your payment options. If you're a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank and then bank wire transfer. If you're financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15-year loans on these cars. Your approval is going to be based on price of the vehicle, time on the job, credit score, time at your residence, things like that. We have zero control over the approval. That's between you and the lender. When you fill out a credit app on our website, they will contact you directly. They'll discuss your payment terms, rates, and options with you. If you like what you hear, give us a call back and we'll get the whole process started for you. Once the vehicle is funded in full, we put the car through a pre-delivery inspection. We check lug nut torque, tire pressure, reverse lights, tail lights, wipers, things like that. They're old cars, anything can happen, start leaking, stop functioning at any given moment. Therefore, we put the car through one last shakedown prior to it leaving our showroom and heading your direction. Once the guys greenlit it through the shop, we put it through detail and then a carrier is dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. Typically, we can have a driver here within a 48-hour window. However, like we have all the snowbirds shipping their cars out of Florida right now up north, so it is a little bit longer wait at this given moment. But I promise you, we do this a few times a month, so we will get you your vehicle as quickly and as safely as we possibly can. If you're coming to pick the car up yourself, or you are sending your own carrier, we'll let you know when it's ready and you can come after it. Let's set our 72 Chevelle down on the ground. It's a beautiful day in Daytona Beach. We'll take it on a test run and show you how it runs. Inside our 72 Chevelle, horn, wipers, driver's side turn. While we're there, fuel gauge works. Passenger side turn. Clock does not work. Clock won't work when the car shows up. We don't fix clocks. What does that say? 99,371 is the miles on the odometer. Title reads exempt, true miles unknown. Oil pressure, always a good thing to have. Battery voltage, temp. The 8-track works. The AC works. And I think the radio works too, but I don't know. Let's eject the... Pretty amazing. Radio works and 8-track works. I'll even give you the Frampton CD at no additional Frampton 8-track at no additional charge. AC blows ice cold. In fact, so cold I'm going to turn that on low. Center console's in good shape. Headliner's in good condition. There's that little crack I was telling you about in the showroom on the passenger side speaker grill. So each speaker grill has a little crack in it. There's a little crack in the dash right there. That's about it. Let's drive it, see how it runs. Our 72 Chevelle runs absolutely fantastic. First of all, speedo. Hopefully you guys can see that with the sun glare. It is working. Transmission in this car shifts very nice. Nice smooth ride. Look at that. No vibrations or pulsations. No engine vibration, tranny vibration, no brake vibration. I haven't shown you that, but I can tell you that. Temp, right about where we should be with it being 85 in Florida and running the AC, right about 190. This car should run between 190 and 200 somewhere. Anything over 200, big blocks run hot. Anything over 200, you're getting into a little bit of an issue, but so far so good. Good oil pressure, good battery voltage. Our brakes. Stops the car real nice. No issues there whatsoever. Idling nicely. Okay, here we go. Transmission shift's absolutely perfect. There's 60. Alright, I'm going to shut it off there because look at the black Jeep in front of me. We're catching up. Real nice ride out of our 72 Chevelle. No issues whatsoever as far as the brakes, the temperature, the AC, the ride, the handle, the shifting. I mean everything. Real nice strong motor. Like I'm going to show you when I get around this. Whatever this thing is, it's doing 10 miles an hour. I like this car. 71s and 2s are hot through our showroom. They sell. I mean, 70s always the strongest, followed by probably 67. So 70, 67, and then the 71 and 72 seem to be creeping on in. Every time we get one through our showroom, it's gone. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you can find all the photos of this car, as well as this video presentation you're watching right this very moment. At full retail price, our 72 Chevelle includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty covers the engine, the transmission, and the rear end internal components. It does not cover oil leaks, transpan gasket leaks, batteries, brakes, starters, alternators. All those are items that'll be on you. That's part of the luxury of owning one of these classic cars. You get to have yearly maintenance costs. Is the price of the vehicle negotiable? Most certainly is. If you negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off. Time is money, and it takes time to ship cars. We have to vest the driver, set up the pickup, arrange the delivery, track the progress of the shipment, pay the driver when they pick the car up. At negotiated cost, you will do all that legwork on your own. By the way, temp check, we're about 192, 193. Sitting here at idle in 85-degree weather with the AC on. Maybe you are a collector or an investor. You have your own open or enclosed trailer you want to trailer this car home with. That's perfectly fine by me. We don't need the shipping logistics. We simply provide that as a convenience to our buyers. We do not mark that up or make any money off of it. Of course, if you don't have your own trailer and you're in the market for one, check out Hanksters Haulers, hankstershaulers.com. We do have ATC aluminum trailers in stock and ready to ship. Maybe you are a collector that you've had your own carrier you've used in the past you had a good experience with. Great, use them, no problem at all. And if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, you have Peter Frampton to listen to on your way home with ice cold air conditioning. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, Daytona Beach, and our website is hanksters.com. Check us out.